everyone. My name is Michelle and I do 5-star book reviews. And today we are talking about this book right here, Mrs. Everything. I love this cover, but more importantly, I love this book. Oh my God. Okay. When I saw it, I look at the New York Times bestseller every week. It's like my favorite thing to do on a Wednesday night. It comes out on Wednesday night, by the way, if you didn't know that. A little bit later, but you can always get it on Wednesday night. And I saw this cover. I mean, come on, look at the cover. And I was like, Mrs. Everything. Oh, let me go check it out. So I go check it out. Guess what? 480 pages. I'm not even kidding. I've got a hair on my lip gloss. 480 pages. I was like, no way, not gonna do it. I don't really like long books. So anyway, I go read some of the reviews and I'm like, all right, fine. You guys twisted my arm because you made it so popular that the first week it was on the New York Times bestseller. Well, yeah, it came out June 11th. So let's just go to your screen right in front of you. You're going to see Pop Sugar, Weiner's best book yet. You won't want this book to end as you laugh, cry, and root for these characters. That is everything right there. Mrs. Everything. That is okay, look at the next one. From Jennifer Weiner, the #1 New York Times best-selling author of Who Do You Love? And In Her Shoes comes a smart, thoughtful, and timely exploration of two sisters' lives from the 1950s to the present as they struggle to find their places and be true to themselves in a rapidly evolving world. Exactly. Exactly. Oh my God. So I'm going to put it up on your screen before we talk. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. Like I said, 480 pages. #4, Amazon Women's Divorce Fiction. That is a strange subcategory, Amazon. I'm sorry. But #7 in Amazon Sisters Fiction, my new favorite subcategory. And then this week, #3 on the New York Times bestseller. I am so happy for you, Jennifer. So happy. This is the first book I've read by her. This is her 14th book. I'm like, oh my God, I want to go read the others, but I don't know if I have time in my life. Okay, Jen? We're on a first name basis now, Jen, because I read your book and it is absolutely amazing. So here we go. We start off the book, the prologue. Okay, the prologue of this book. I am getting tongue-tied tonight. What is my problem? And do you see how like the light keeps going in and out? I kind of like it. Actually. People will be like, oh, your lighting's off. No, I actually kind of like it. Joe and Bethy Kaufman. The prologue starts off in 2015. Joe finds out she has breast cancer. Okay? Actually, I think she finds out the recurrence of her breast cancer. And I'm going to put this up on your screen because I love this last line of the prologue. Please just give me enough time to make it right. I think that even if we die at 90, if we find out we have breast cancer at 90 years old, I think that our last thought, like they're going to say, you have breast cancer, and then I said last thought, your first thought is, please just give me enough time to make it. Do we ever feel like we've made our lives right? I don't know. I'm only 54, and no, I have not made everything right yet. Okay? So I don't know. At 90, is that your next thought? You have breast cancer. You're going to die. Please give me enough time to make it right. I love that, Jen, because then we go back to 1950 and we start with these two sisters who couldn't be more different. And I have 2 daughters, and they couldn't be more different. I am not kidding. So the whole time, I don't have a sister, but the whole time I'm reading this, I was like, oh my gosh, these could be my daughters. They are so different, so the same, so raised the same, and yet different. And their relationship just changes. And, you know, I do have a brother. I do get that. Siblings, as you get older, as you have children, as you get married, significant other, whatever, your relationship goes back and forth, and then one of you's doing well, and then the other one isn't, and then you always feel responsible for the other one. No matter what, you feel responsible. And I love how Jennifer told this story of these two sisters. I can't. I was so in love with them. By the end, I'm like, that was you'd think you would finish a 480-page book and be like, whew, well, did that. Yay me, right? Yay me. I just finished a 480-page book. Instead, I was like, couldn't she have gotten another 100 pages out of that? I never say that. Trust me. Go back. Watch my other book reviews. I never say it. I usually say you should do it in 350 pages. If you can't do women's fiction in 350 pages, something is wrong with you, right? I always say that over and over again. And not with this book. I'm like, she could have made that 580. You know, there were a lot of things she could have, but I say there were a lot of things she could have explored more. And it's so irrational because she hits everything 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. We grow up with these girls. And who do I love more? Can't tell you. I love them both so much. I love Jo. Love her so much. And then Bethy. My heart is like with Bethy, okay? So anyway, I think that wraps it up. And I'm still talking and it's way too long. But anyway, everyone, I'm going to put the IndieBound link. I'm going to put the Amazon link. I read it. I listened to it. If you love audio, you will love this audio. Lately I've been doing a lot of audio and I test it out and it's really good. I've had some great audio. This is one of them. She did an amazing job. But you know, if you can get the book and you want to read the hardcover, I mean, come on, we're in beach. This book you could take with you to the beach and then read it all week. That's what I would do. I really would. I would just read it. That'd be like, oh, this is my book for the week. And that's it. So anyway, Jen. Wonder if anybody calls her Jen. I call her Jen now because I feel like we're intimate. After you finish this book, you're like, I know her. And she lives really close to me. She lives in Philly and I'm here in Allentown. So Jen, want to go to lunch? Want to talk about your book? Want to do an interview? Call me. I'm right here. So thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Please hit like if you enjoy my book reviews. By the way, I forgot to tell you, lots of sexual content. If you don't like sexual content, don't get the book because you can't skip over it. So if it bothers you, it did not bother me. She did it brilliantly, but there's no way to skip over it. Okay, so there we go. Thank you so much, Jen, for writing it. I act like I'm thanking her for something. I'm thanking you for writing this book. It was a fun weekend, and I have to move on now, but this story is going to stay with me a very, very long time. So thank you, everyone, and I'll be back soon. I already know what my next book is going to be. I think I'll tell you. Waiting for Tom Hanks. Yes, I can't wait. I've already got it loaded up. It's already ready to go. So hopefully in 2 days or so, I will get to that book review, and have a great night, everyone.